I need you to take her back.
Look, you're feeling overwhelmed. It's understandable.
I just can't look after her anymore.
Excuse us.
5563, Dr. Ian Glickman, 5563.
Is Christina all right?
Yeah, she's fine.
No, what's the problem?
Taking care of a newborn is a lot of work.
And this is a surprise to you?
No, it's not. I spent half my life being a mother to my little brothers. It's too much.
Look, I know it's rough, but that's why I'm paying you a lot of money.
I just want my life back. Where's this kid's mom, anyway?
No questions, remember? We had a deal.
It's too weird. I want out.
Who's Bill Dyson?
Bill who?
Dyson. This is your photo in this passport, but the name is Bill Dyson.
Mark, it's just another one of my tiresome hobbies. We don't need to get into it now. Now, we really must get a move on. Mary's going to be wondering where I am.
Victor, you're lying
No,
to me.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Now, why don't you just tell me what's going on?
I don't want to keep my new bride waiting.
Victor, you're not going anywhere until I get the truth from you.
Well, I have another identity. I'm Bill Dyson.
You came after me because of this grudge you're holding against my parents. That's what this is all about, right?
Listen, I am all packed up. Let's just stop wasting our time and get out of here.
What's your hurry, Lucy?
You know what? To me, bloodshed can get a little bit messy.
No, you know what? I'm sick and tired of second-guessing this guy. I want some answers here.
Fine by me.
What happened between you and my parents?
A great deal.
A great deal, huh? You were in love with my mother. She went with my father. You got dumped. It happens every day of the week, pal.
You really are a simple thinker, Baldwin.
Then what the hell happened so many years ago in Algeria that you're here for revenge?
Are you crazy? I'm in the middle of a shift. How am I going to take care of a baby?
Okay, fine. When do you get off work?
Do I look like I have time to take care of a newborn? I thought you said you loved kids.
I do. She's a sweetheart, but I hate being stuck at home all the time.
Look, it's not like this is forever, okay? Just until Christina can be reunited with her mother.
How long till that happens?
Oh, Christina. Oh, baby. Oh, Mommy loves you. I would never leave you in a million years if there was any other way. Please know that, my love. I'm going to get out of Ferguson as soon as I can, and I will not rest until I'm back with you. But I have to let Chris take you now for your sake, my angel. Wherever you go, the biggest part of my heart will be with you. Oh, my baby, my baby. Oh.
Not exactly sure.
That doesn't cut it. Come the end of your shift, she's all yours.
Look, I'll get another sitter, okay? I'll find another sitter, I promise. Just take care of her until I can locate someone.
Okay. But I'm running low on money.
Fine.
Dr. Marager, I see you. Dr. Randy Marager.
But you make sure that Christina get your full attention.
She will. This isn't very much.
It's all I got on me.
You have a week to find someone else, or you become Mr. Mom.
I suppose you want an explanation.
That would be nice.
Well, it's a little embarrassing, but the truth is, after so many lengthy stays in a variety of mental hospitals, I was having great trouble getting approved for a credit card. So I came up with the idea of applying using an alias.
So you created a false identification to get credit?
Oh, Monk, you have no... You can't do anything these days without a credit card. You can't even register at a video store.
Victor, no one creates a second identification just to rent a copy of I, Claudius. And that's fraud. You could go to jail.
I meant no harm. I never cheated anybody. Always pay my bills.
What bills? You've lived here for almost 2 years. I have never seen a bill addressed to Bill Dyson.
Well, I assumed that you wouldn't approve, so I got a P.O. box.
But I have seen statements to Victor Collins. You do have credit cards now.
Yes, because Bill Dyson got approved credit, and he co-signed all my applications.
Victor, the photo on that passport couldn't have been taken more than 6 months ago. You have credit cards as Victor Collins. Why keep up a second identification?
Oh, Monk, you make it sound so suspicious. It's nothing like that at all. And besides, I had one or two other things to think about the past few months. Now, I really must get home to Mary. Maybe help will get set up, and we can pick up the rest of these things another time.
Why are you so quiet? Are you, a little embarrassed about what happened in Algeria?
Why should I tell you anything?
Because you owe us. Because you owe us for tricking us into going into business with you so you could sabotage my dress line.
You lied to the press about where we made those dresses. You tried to ruin our reputations.
Well, I'm certainly everywhere at once.
But you can't deny that you've been on some sort of horrible campaign to make all of our lives miserable.
Well, more than just miserable, Lucy. He hid you when you lost your memory. Then he tried to kidnap you.
Lucy.
Now, why did you do that?
Did I or did I not take excellent care of you while you were with me?
I am so tired of your games. So if you have something to say, I want you to say it right now.
Well, your boyfriend is the one with all the answers.
Well, this isn't about Lucy. It's about you and me.
I'm happy to keep her out of it. I have no desire to hurt you.
You love to play games, don't you, Bordizzo?
Doesn't everybody?
Well, then let's talk about the game in Algeria you played. Now, Lucy told me that my mother sent you some letters. She cared about you, but she didn't care about you enough because she ran off with my father.
You're not even close to
Oh,
right.
I think I'm dead on. I do. See, you don't like to lose, do you? But in the end, you ended up a big loser.
Careful, Scott.
He is not going to tell you anything, so this is pointless.
No. Come on, Bordizzo, confessions. They're good for the soul. What really happened between you and my mother? She dumped you, didn't she? She found out just who you really are, and she ran as fast as she could.
Oh, turn in. Oh,
what?
gosh,
You all right?
I'm sorry. I think I ruined one of Victor's books.
Oh, no. This stuff is all beat up and old already.
What's wrong?
This looks like some kind of a code.
Old surveillance photos or something.
What would Victor be doing with these?
Yeah, hi, Port Charles. Do you have a listing for a Bill or a William Dyson? Mm-hmm. Great, thank you.
Dyson here.
Victor?
You had the wrong number. There is no Victor here.
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Karen.
Yes, I have your pager. I found it in my truck.
Oh, good. I must have left it there last night when we went to the carnival. It shows you how good a time we had. I'm normally glued to that thing.
Happy I could contribute to the Karen Wexler beeper deficiency, which is my way of saying I had a good time, too.
I thought you might have been having a good time.
So much so, I'm thinking about running away and becoming a carny. You want to come with me?
Only if I can get back before my next shift.
Killjoy. So you want me to bring the pager into the hospital?
No, actually, that's okay. I'm getting off really soon, so I can just come by and pick it up.
You sure?
Yeah, unless, of course, the princess is there.
Courtney is nowhere in sight and not due home till late.
Then I'll be right over.
Okay, see you soon.
Okay.
Janelle,
Hi, Frank. Sorry I had to barge in, but I have to speak to you.
come in. Come in. How did you find me?
I looked you up in the phone book.
You know, I shouldn't have come here. What if Joe would have been home?
I would have told him I was looking for him. I'm smart enough not to blow your cover.
What can I do for you?
It's about this baby.
Dr. Adams, cardiology.
Hey.
Dr. Monique.
Selling black market babies, Chris?
Not right at this moment.
Who was that woman and her kid?
Oh, that was a patient I treated a couple months back. I was nice to her, felt sorry, you know. She was single, pregnant, scared.
And very pretty.
Hmm?
Adorable little baby. Did I notice a family resemblance?
No, you did not. I met that woman for the first time 2 months ago.
Well, then why did she want to give you her kid?
She's confused, you know? She just needed some advice. She doesn't know the first thing about parenting.
And you do? Huh?
Hey, I'll have you know that I raised my siblings practically on my own.
Oh, right. Sorry, Dr. Spock.
I just gave her some numbers to support groups and some parenting sessions, you know, that kind of sort of thing.
I saw you give her a wad of cash, Chris.
Well, it was just a couple bucks. And, she's been having it rough.
Yeah, well, you're not known for your generosity. In fact, you could write a book with the title, Looking Out for Number One.
You know, you don't know me as well as you think you do. Despite popular opinion, I do not steal from the blind and swindle the elderly, and I also don't make a public display of my good deeds. If I did, I'd have every freeloader around hounding me for money morning, noon, and night.
Exactly. Exactly. You hate moochers. And yet you're making an exception for this girl?
This was a simple act of charity.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Come on, admit it. My mother left you a long time ago, and you're still mad about it.
You know, I think we pretty much covered all this. I really don't have the time to sit around here and talk.
Speaking of time, it's 1999, okay? What happened? I wasn't even born then.
You give me that.
What's that?
You really don't remember your mother, do you? You don't even remember her favorite music.
What is with you and my mother?
I remember everything about her. I remember her voice when she sang this song. I remember how she lit up a room when she entered, and I remember how I felt when she walked out the door.
So I was right. My mother dumped you for my father, and you're still bellyaching about it.
Everything. Every one of importance was stolen from me in Algeria. Maybe you understood just an inkling of what that felt like when your Dominique died. Or how about when Serena was kidnapped? Or maybe you felt just a touch when Lucy was missing? You multiply that 100 times and you'll know how I felt.
What does that have to do with me?
You're Lloyd Bentley's son. His blood courses through your veins, and since he's dead, you pay.
Can't you see how irrational that is? We have all lost somebody
I
that we
didn't
love.
lose her. Bentley stole her. He didn't have the guts to fight me straight up from me.
I'm sure you've convinced yourself over the years, but the truth is, my mother left you, and you're still bitter. She left you for a better man.
You know, as little as you know about your mother, you know even less about your father.
Yeah, I know this. I know he was a lot better than you.
I knew him, you didn't. Your father was a liar, a thief, and a traitor.
Whose baby is this?
My sister's.
Where is she?
She went a little screwy and skipped town.
Nice mom, leaving a baby like this?
She's not a bad person. That's why I don't want the cops or the social services involved. She'll pull it together and want her baby back again, I know.
What about the father?
Don't know who the father is.
Okay, you said you needed some help. What's up?
Well, I can't work and look after the kid at the same time.
So you're a little short of rent money?
Something like that. You were so generous when you paid me to set up your brother.
Well, you helped me out when I needed it. I always return the favor.
I really appreciate it.
Okay, but you know, look, you cannot come by the house again. If you need to speak with me, call me at the bar.
I'll do that.
All right. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm expecting someone.
I'll get out of your way.
What are you doing here?
Thanks. Gotta go.
Wait, don't. Where are you going? Frank, that was the woman, the hooker that Joe was arrested with, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
What is she doing here? And whose baby was that? Frank, do you know her?
No. Let me go over this again. I already have service. What I want to do is to cancel that service, and I want to get another number, but this time unlisted. Yes, my name is Bill Dyson. No, I'll wait. Operator, sorry, I'm going to have to call you back. Bunk, what are you doing on this side of town? Came to see the new dig, huh? Sorry, Mary just stepped out.
Sorry, I didn't come to see the new pad, Victor. Or should I say Bill?
Oh, Monk. You're not still upset about that.
You have a phone number listed under the name Bill Dyson, and don't bother trying to deny it. Or should I find a phone, dial a number, to see if anything rings in this apartment?
No, that won't be necessary.
Victor, if you're in trouble, I just want to know.
I'm not. It's just...
And don't give me another one of your stories. I want the truth.
Lloyd Bentley, your father, was in love with Meg, but she was in love with me.
Yeah, well, so you say.
So he had to get rid of me.
And how did he try to do that?
I was a photojournalist during the French-Algerian War. I tried to remain neutral so I could take photos on both sides. Bentley made it look like I was selling intelligence to both the French and the Algerians.
That's a lie.
While I was being tortured in prison for information which I did not possess, Bentley ran off with Meg. Would you like me to describe what they did to me in prison? They were very creative in the ways they could inflict pain.
No, please don't.
Listen to me. You've been lying since you showed up in town here. Why would we believe you?
You can believe it because you're just like your father. I've researched your history. I've read about every dirty deal you've ever done. Now, where do you suppose that came from? You have a talent for screwing people over, And it didn't come from Lee Baldwin. It's in your blood. Like father, like son.
My father died when I was 4. I barely knew him.
Your father robbed me of my freedom, my reputation, and the woman I loved. And he damn near cost me my life. Now it's my turn.
Tomorrow, David and Jillian are a couple with the perfect relationship and the perfect marriage. The only flaw is she's been dead for 2 years. Peter Gallagher, Claire Danes, and Michelle Pfeiffer star in the network premiere of To Jillian on her 37th birthday on the ABC Saturday Night Movie. Be the best-dressed person on your block. Order your Nurse's Ball t-shirt today by visiting abc.com, part of the Go Network.